Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. My name is Solomon Pena. I am a professional photographer in Los Angeles. I took a bunch of comparison photos using the Aputure F7, the Aputure M9, and the GVB Gear PL12. I wanted to see what these lights are capable of. I was actually surprised by my findings and I wanted to share my results with you. Alright, now we have the Aputure F7. This is the bag it comes with. Really nice bag. Got a nice little handle on there. Has a little like a belt loop. Comes with the light. Does have a USB. Ball head. Does not come with a battery pack, but it does come with these two diffusion panels. Show you how those go on really quickly. Pretty easy. Ball head is really nice. Really nice. It's got a good strength to it. So let's get this plugged up. See, we are at 55K. You can tell that's what I'm on. This is at max. Here it is without the diffusion panel. Turn around and see this thing. I'll put it on upside down. That's fine. Let's put it this way. See how smooth that is? It's pretty fast. Let's get it to 55. Let's get this at 50. Easy to dial in. Has a MPF battery, D-tap, quarter 20, no, quarter 20, on off dial, really nice, sturdy plastic. We'll take a look at the M9. There's a nice little pouch it comes with. Comes with a few of these. One with the light, the hot shoe mount or the cold shoe mount. Comes with a nice pouch. Set that aside. And then the one thing, so let's get this on. And then so this is at its lowest setting. So you get the USB port to charge this up. Power down, power up, on off switch. There is only a status light, so yeah, that's what it's missing on here. It's missing a power indicator and a battery indicator. Doesn't really have that. And then let me show you something. So if you're using this thing, let me turn this down. There it is done. So if you're using this like this and you decide, hey, I want to put on a gel, you can't just take this thing off. You gotta remove this whole thing. Right off. Then you can take this off. And you can slap your gel on there. I'll also put it this way. Makes more sense. So doing it from the back. And there you go. But then if you want to take it off, Also, there's no indication of where this should sit. I mean, I guess you could do it this way. Actually, that's kind of cool. Set up that way if you like. Get two of these next to each other. And but yeah, my only main gripe with this is that there's no real indication where you set this, and then there's no battery indicator, there's no power indicator. But it's still a really good light. Let's get this on and off, see. It's all the way up, all the way down. So it's still pretty bright. But let's get the GVB in here. Set that aside for a second. And now we have the GVB. Comes with the light, pouch, one gel, and a cold shoe mount. So here, the really nice thing is, pretty easy to set up. This little thing right here, this little screw, it's really nice. You can tilt this and you can actually tighten this. I had a Airbox, a little inflatable softbox that I put on this. I'll show you that in a second. And it was a little loose. It was tilting a little bit, so all I had to do was tighten it up. And it works pretty well now. And the nice thing with this one is when you turn it on, you actually get a battery indicator. There is no power indicator. This is a dial. But there's no battery indicator. I'm sorry, there's no power indicator. But it's still really nice, really bright light. Let's take a look at it. Really bright light. Is that when you want to switch out to a gel, zips right on. You want to take it off. And the other cool thing is too, is you want to use the other ones like a regular gel. Goes right on. Take that off. Put that one on. Quick and easy. Snaps right in. And then let's see. Let's get this on. No, it's right. So let's get this one on. Let's get it all the way to its lowest setting. And you can see how much brighter the M9 is compared to the GVB gear. And then let's see. Let's do it this way. So we're going to turn it. We're going to go up. It's just convenient to have a button, but kind of like the dial. All the way down. Compare. Let's get the M9 in here. Let's just get it side by side. See how they look compared to one another. And you can see the F7 actually goes all the way 0 to 1. That is 1 right there. So it does get really dim. This gets pretty close. This one, yeah, you just can't turn it down bright enough. But all in all, really good. Nice plastic. Really well made. Alright, one other thing I wanted to show you with the F7, one of the light modifiers that I'm going to be using. This is the Airbox macro. It's a nice little modifier. And one of the things I want to show you is how I get this thing on here. The cross straps actually go up and down, but I crossed them because it makes it easier to put the smaller light fixtures in there. Just to show you. Nice little modifier. You can put a gel in here. But yeah, I just want to show you really quickly. I'll show you quickly too how easy to get, well, relatively easy it is to get the like the GVB gear in here. It doesn't matter which way it goes, but this is actually why I crossed the straps. So I usually grab the little ones because if they were going this way, I wouldn't have as much tension on there. Almost sturdy, but it works. And that's actually why I tightened this screw up, but and just so you can see, actually let's turn this on. There we go. So yeah, there we go. So now we're just going to take a look at the lights. We're going to do a comparison now. My setup is simple. I have a white background set up 36 inches away from our subject. The light is going to be 24 inches away and the camera is about 4 to 5 feet away. I took a progression of photos, and in the photos I placed icons showing what light modifiers I was using, the light I was using, the power of the light, and then when I pulled metered exposure, and at the bottom I have my camera settings. First, we will have a progression of photos going from ambient light all the way to a 3-light setup. We will see how each light and our camera settings are affected. Then I will have comparison photos. You might be surprised how these lights stack up to one another. The comparisons will run for 10 seconds, so feel free to pause the video if need be. After the comparisons, I will be back with my conclusion. Enjoy. Hey guys, I am back. I hope that made sense. I did my best to be as systematic as possible, just going down the line with the different modifiers and the different lights, and also adjusting the F7's white balance to see how strong the light is in different ends of the spectrum of its white balance. I hope that all made sense. If it did, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. It took me a while to do this. I reshot this several times so that way I can cover everything. I think I covered almost every base as far as what these lights are capable of, and then really comparing them side by side. And to me, this photo was really surprising and how similar these lights look. I mean, inside a modifier with custom white balance, between the two of them, inside that modifier, they look the same. The PL12 almost looks a little brighter. I pulled exposure with the Sekonic, and that's what it was giving me, and it looked pretty close. I mean, there's only one stop of difference in light, which is really surprising because to me, I thought for sure the F7 was going to be so much brighter. It is a bright light. It can be used as a key light, but I didn't think that PL12 would be close. I didn't even think it would be close. I bought that thing for $23 on Adorama. It was on sale. The F7 was $100, so I just didn't think that would be that close. But it's really surprising, and it's really nice because the PL12 is something I was keeping in my bag, you know, and now for sure it's definitely going to stay in my bag because I know in a pinch I could pull proper exposure on a person's face with just a PL12 on itself and no batteries. I mean, it's so small, it's compact. The only thing I can say about that light, it's a really nice light. It runs a little warm. It's not bad. It's not like you're gonna burn your hand or anything like that. It's not melting the plastic, but it just runs a little warm. But it's a great light, and yeah, I really do appreciate having that thing in my bag. So yeah, if there's anything I missed, is there anything you would add, any comments or anything like that, I would really appreciate that. You throw them in the comments below. I would really appreciate a thumbs up. If you like my content and want to see any more content, throw a comment in there. You know, subscribe. I would really appreciate that greatly. I do have another video coming up soon. Hopefully it won't take as long as this one. This one took me a little while because I really was being systematic with it and just going down a line. I really wanted to make this digestible as possible where it made sense, and I hope I kept it as simple as possible for everybody to understand. And yeah, if there's anything you would change, let me know. Yeah, so I look forward to speaking to you guys soon, and I sincerely hope you have a great day and keep shooting. Take care.
I want you to know it's over.